Welcome to the Universe Cook-Off. We will have two chefs that will make one course. Only one chance to win. The challenge to create an unforgettable meal with the mystery items in the chest before time runs out. Who will win the title of Ultimate Gooner? Or who will be gooned? Here are your judges.
Oh, this is there. I'm Leon Yang. I'm the son of the cooks at China Buffet. I've been eating exquisite gourmet food ever since I was young.
Hello, I'm Matthew Senate, and I'm a professional cook at the prestigious local amazing restaurant here in Fairmont, Minnesota called Beantown Bar and Grill.
I'm Nancy, and I'm Adeline Hoy, and we're both formal judges on the Gooniverse.
Now, time to meet our chefs.
Cooper Goodall, the one and only.
Why do you like to cook meat?
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've just had a passion for just getting like my hands on meat and just grilling it and just like really getting in, like hands on with it. Like I just and like you know I love food in general, and that's what I'm here to do today. I'm here to prove that I can handle meat like no other.
Do you often put cream of some sorts on your meat?
You know, I never am a big fan of the cream going onto the meat. I like it coming out of the meat, but like that's just like a preference for me. I like to soak the meat and have it cream, like the cream just like come out like while it's cooking. It really exfoliates the flavor.
Do you prefer to cook the top or the bottom first?
You know, I've always been a big on like establishing a strong base, having a power bottom, so that you can just build from the bottom up and have a structurally sound steak.
Well, how do you feel about the potatoes that we're going to be making today?
You know, that caught me off guard. I didn't know before I got here today that I was gonna have to cook potatoes, but I'm a versatile man. I'm able to get it done from many different angles, different vernaculars, different positions. I'm able to do it all, so I'm not worried about it at all.
What made you want to come on the Gooniverse channel?
You know, I saw this guy, and he you know, the real Gooniverse. I respect him a lot as a chef, but he was running his mouth, and I don't like it when you run your mouth. I think I'm better than him. I think I'm cuter than him, and I think that I'm gonna be frying up that steak so much better. Like I can just a lot better than he can. So that's why I'm here today.
Well, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good on. You're with today. Seth Sebring, the one and only Gooniverse. So, what made you decide to start this series? I'm passionate about cooking. I like touching meat. It's honestly the best thing in the world, honestly.
Yeah, it's very understandable.
I love cooking chicken. I love grabbing chicken. So, I understand, so you like grabbing your chicken. How do you like to grab it? You know, I like grabbing the top, like the tip first. And then I take my other hand, I grab it, and I just place it on the grill. So, can you show us the technique you're going to do of how you're going to grill your steak today? Oh yes, I can. So, I'm going to take my right hand, dominant, strongest one, right?
Yeah.
Bottom forearm muscle.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it, grab it. All right?
Very
And
good.
then, yeah, I like dominance. And then, I take my left hand, and just grab it like that, and then I'm gonna slowly put it on the pan.
Mm-hmm.
Good technique. I know. So, why steak? Because I think I got this one in the bag. It should be easy to cook steak. Way easier than chicken Alfredo or my bacon pancakes. Like, I can't mess this one up. Like, even my past ones, 10 out of 10. Nothing wrong with them.
Now, we're going to get political here.
What?
When I look at your comments of the past YouTube videos on your channel, what's up with all these paragraphs on everyone saying how you're clickbait, you're fake?
They're
And
just
then every now and then you have that one video that says, wow, you helped me so much. They're just haters. I don't know what to do with them. If they don't like my content, they can leave. Like, they're just jealous of my cooking ability. Yeah, but how would you like to tell your audience that to prove that they're not clickbait? Because everyone thinks they're clickbait. They just gotta watch it. They gotta see, like, I'm gonna start a cooking business soon. I'm gonna start a restaurant. And if people think it's fake, they can come to my restaurant and taste my food themselves.
That's
You know
how
what?
clickbait works.
I think that's it for Seth Sebring over here. One more thing. Cooper Goodall, you're going down. And now for our ingredients. Seasoned salt, garlic powder, white cheddar, popcorn seasoning, ground white pepper, sprinkles, icing, and for our last ingredient, peanut butter.
You know, I was watching this basket come out, and yeah, things seem pretty normal. Garlic powder, seasoned salt, but sprinkles are what's throwing me off. The icing will be interesting to cook with, and the peanut butter, of course, will present multiple challenges that we have not foreseen in the future.
Alright, so I'm pretty confident with these ingredients. The only thing that might be a struggle is the frosting. I might get too excited using this. And then maybe the peanut butter, who knows? Maybe I can collab the frosting and the peanut butter to make some creamy mess. Alright. The rules for this challenge is that all the chefs have to use every single ingredient in their dish. Each chef has 30 minutes for each dish. Starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, that's my place.
I don't have any room. Can I get like a table? My use of my first ingredient is sprinkles. Or sorry. What's that? You know, but I'm kidding. Guys, my fingers are buttery. Toast? It's ridiculous.
So much butter.
Can I get forks? Can I get some forks? Is that a fork? It's not my home fork.
So Cooper, what are you planning on making us today?
I plan on going with a typical medium rare steak seasoned with the icing, sprinkles, and the garlic powder and the salted salt.
And what rarity would you be cooking this steak?
I'm gonna be targeting for medium rare, but you know I'd rather have it be over than under.
Now, what are you gonna do with the peanut butter?
I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm gonna incorporate that into my potato, just because they're too. The potato is like a weaker flavor compared to the steak, and the peanut butter is very powerful.
Right. And so, I'm seeing a lot of butter. Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
I'm gonna use that butter to baste the steak later on.
Oh, wow.
You'll have to just wait for that to come.
Wow.
Now, what are your thoughts on your opponent?
Now he don't know what the hell he's doing.
Oh.
Never has, never will.
He's already got the steak in the pan while the pan's not hot. So.
I'm not even worried.
Oh.
His butter ain't sizzling, so
Well, as you can see, Cooper is a very confident young chef, and I think he'll do splendidly.
Fucking sucks. That dish is gonna suck so bad. I don't even want to think about eating it right now. I just can't imagine what Seth could be doing right now.
You see, what we would have done, we would have obviously
So what?
made a sauce, an exquisite sauce with the frosting and the peanut butter and the sprinkles and the seasoned salt. Then we would have put it on top of the potatoes and mashed potatoes and put that on the medium rare steak.
This reminds me of my days missionary work back in Thailand, where I met up with some lady boys and they taught me how to cook a little. And I remember these exact ingredients I would use with steak. They're actually the perfect pairings. What I did, I mixed the icing with the sprinkles together and then layered some peanut butter on top. That's how you will make an incredible demi-glace de boss on top of the steak. That's
Chef,
how you do
can
it.
I get your time?
Hey, you guys gotta start interviewing.
We got this. Go with the flow. Go with the flow.
Should we talk to Seth a little bit?
Alright, so Seth, what drove you to use almost a full stick of butter?
Well, I want to make sure that my steak is nice and juicy and it does not go dry.
Okay.
Are you confident you're gonna win against your
Oh yeah, without
We
a
have
doubt.
tongs.
Without a doubt.
We have tongs. Unbelievable.
This is gonna be an hour-long video.
Seth, what makes you so confident?
I'm just a better cook overall.
What
Like,
happens if you lose?
I won't lose.
What is your plan?
I'm like Dave. I'm like Uncle Ian and Alvin and the Chipmunks. I never lose.
Can you get the hell out of my way?
You're in my way.
Fuck you.
Can you tell us your plans for all the ingredients you must use, like the frosting and sprinkles and peanut butter?
Okay, so here's my plan. I'm gonna do a half and half. So like half perfect normal steak. Second half is gonna be with all the ingredients, just in case the judges don't like the full ingredients.
How are you making your potato?
Oh, I'm gonna do a fully loaded baked potato with sour cream, shredded cheese, and bacon bits.
Do you feel intimidated that your opponent isn't using the microwave for his potato?
No, he's an idiot. No, he's an idiot.
I think he's really smart. I think that's really cool. Why did you just spill all the butter outside your pan?
I didn't actually.
Yeah, you did. Look outside.
Shut up. Ow.
You just splattered it everywhere. How do you feel about that, Seth?
What's
You
that?
just ruined the whole dish.
I didn't ruin his old dish. He was in my way, simply.
Now, Cooper, what are you doing right now?
Well, so here's my plan. Here's my plan, son. I'm here. You know, I'm realizing that cooking this steak with this stuff would infuse it with some really gnarly flavors. So here's my plan. I'm gonna cook the steak not using them and create the most exquisite sauce afterwards that you have ever seen in your life.
All right. Now, Seth, how?
Plate, chef. Chef, I need a plate. Chef, I
Hey,
need a
someone
plate.
get this man a plate! Jesus.
Send it over here.
Back at China Buffet, we would have had plates lined up in the back. This is not how we do
hey,
it.
Chef, I need it to my left. I need it to my left on this table.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank you, chef. I appreciate it, chef.
See, as cute as Cooper is,
We're good. Don't worry about it.
Well, that just changed my mind. I mean, that is a discreet technique taught to me by the lady boys in Thailand. That is, you're flaming the stove, getting the flame flavor into the steak. That is a discreet expert level technique.
Yes.
Man, look at that.
That is
steak.
exactly how we cook
Beautiful.
steaks at Beantown.
Yes. Plug Beantown, plug Beantown.
All right, chef. If I can bring your attention back over here, this is where things are gonna get wicked. We've got two very unique ingredients I've got here. Holy crap, there's a lot of smoke in here. Seth, what are you doing to that steak over there, buddy? All right.
Oh, shit.
Now, chef, here's where things are gonna get nice here. You gotta watch me. You gotta watch me closely here. I haven't used this cheddar yet. First thing we need. That's the base of any sauce. We need some milk.
I smell green.
Hopefully it's cooled down. I don't actually know. Don't curdle my milk. My milk's gonna curdle.
Curdle.
Chef, I need a new pan. Chef, we're setting that one to the back. Here's what I'm doing. Am I on low heat over here, Chef? Yes, I am. Alright. Here's what I want. I'm gonna put some milk in here. That's gonna be the base of my thing. Now watch closely. I've got garlic powder going. Oh, I already used that. Sorry, chef. I've got my white cheddar powder going in here. Now I'm hoping that this milk can dilute from the flavor that's going to be infused with this white cheddar, because I honestly think, chef, it's going to be rancid. Now I've got my ice in here. Same thing going here. Reminds me of my days back at home. And that looks like it's just about enough. I'm gonna grab my spoon and make sure everything gets nice and mixed in here before I add one of my last ingredients that's gonna be going in here. I need the seasoned salt, chef. Can I get seasoned salt, please? This is almost empty. Chef, how much of this did you use on your steak? Alright, there's the seasoned salt coming in. Now I'm looking at this and I'm realizing quickly, chef, that it's not going to thicken up. And that's a problem in any sauce. Having a too runny sauce will just ruin your dish completely. So I have to brainstorm for a second, figure out what I'm gonna do to combat this.
17 minutes left on the clock, chefs.
Chef, I decided the peanut butter is gonna be coming into play twice in this dish. So I've got some peanut butter on a spoon here. I'm gonna use it to thicken up my sauce here. Don't know what this is gonna taste like. I have no idea what's happening. But sometimes you just gotta roll with it. Sometimes you just gotta.
I think I'm gonna get salmonella.
So what I would have done differently is she's doing like a half and half, which is it's unique, but I would have used the frosting and the sprinkles to plate it. Use it as decorative on the plate. Because the rules are you have to use it, but you don't have to put it on the steak. So what he's doing is very unique, but I don't think that will be very good for the steak as a whole.
Where's the sprinkles?
Chef, I need a bowl, chef. Chef, I need a bowl. I need a bowl, chef. Alright, can I
Meantime or never.
Oh my gosh.
Chef, I need some help, chef.
I cooked some bad stuff with the ladyboys in Thailand. This doesn't even compare.
Alright, can I get a can? Chef, what you're gonna see here is me going back to this old pan I used. You can see there's some scorch on the bottom. Don't worry about that. That is infused with the most precious flavors that the steak had. Baked them right out onto the pan. I'm gonna use that to cook my potatoes up. Watch this spectacle. I need a cutting board, chef. You're not even using the. Oh my god, you're a stupid move. Oh! Alright. Bring it here, chef. Who's got fingernails? Guys, it's really awkward. Can someone help me, please? Can you get that off for me? Alright. I got this potato out. It says it was washed 3 times. I don't trust the news. These liberals are out to get you. Alright. Taking this back to the tray. Now I'm going to do a technique that I learned way back in the day. First, I'm going to take the potato down the long way. It's the butter creaming off my knife. Happens to the best of us. We're going to struggle a lot to cut through this. That's part of the process. God, I'm struggling here, chef. These are challenges I didn't expect to see so early.
What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's a terrible cook. Like, personally, I'll be using a knife like this.
See, at Beantown, we yell knife over there.
Oh, see a China buffet? We don't say anything. We just. What was that?
Alright, chef, bring it here. Bring it here, chef. You're gonna see this. Here's my plan from the beginning was to cook these potatoes, these wonderful, lovely, glorious potatoes in a peanut butter base. Now here's what I'm thinking, chef. Potatoes, weak flavor, peanut butter, strong flavor, put them together. It's like Leon. It's perfectly mixed. I just want to wait for that to melt down a little bit. I'll turn my heat up a little bit. You'll see me turn my heat up here. Alright, and here's where one of my last ingredients is going to come in here. Let's get this melted down, please, chef. Oh, that does not look appetizing.
Get out of my way. That's what I thought.
Confirm that I did use the sprinkles and the peanut butter in this. We're going to break this down here. Alright, chef, I'm going to need some oil. Do we have oil here, chef? Chef, do we have oil?
Okay.
Chef, do we have oil, please? Oh well. I need that. Excuse me? What's going on behind me? Chef, can you explain this to me, Chef?
I'll explain it in a bit. Being a chef at China Buffet means you push through adversary or adversity. That means any problem you face, like accidentally dumping some popcorn seasoning on your sauce, you should be able to handle that perfectly well. Yeah.
Chef, can I get a time check, please?
9:47 left on the clock.
You know, when you're working in the kitchen with unfamiliar ingredients, the thing you have to remember is confidence is key. Turn the heat up, let it sizzle, and you'll be cooking better than the grill, you know, that's what they say.
Now, Seth, what are you doing here with this potato?
I'm going to turn this into a baked potato.
Well, let me give you some advice.
It's already baked, idiot!
Yeah,
Follow
but
the
it's
instructions on the
loaded
packaging.
baked
You follow
potato.
the
Hey, this is a cooking competition. We do not value conflict at China Buffet.
I'm sorry, Chef. I
Now,
apologize.
now, Seth, that potato is literally steaming. Why are you holding it with your hands?
Why not?
Wait, I kind of like that. He's showing his willingness to get tough and gritty when
Yeah.
times get tough.
At Beantown, there's a saying, a pigeon with a potato is not a pigeon. It is a potato.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hold on. Okay, so let's come to this fridge. Let's see what the ingredients I'm going to put into it. Some shredded cheese, sour cream, and most importantly, bacon bits. And then, when you have baked potato, you want to mess around a little bit. Right? And so it doesn't dry out, you can put a little bit of butter in it. Mush that butter around, just like so.
He don't know what the fuck he's doing. He don't know what the heck he's doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
Shut your mouth.
And now,
What year is it?
2025.
More like 2020. I'm gonna beat that guy.
That was terrible. And now,
Oh, that looks rancid.
now one of my favorite parts. Can't go too much cheese.
Chef, can I get a time check, please?
You're lactose intolerant.
If you're lactose intolerant, that is your fault.
6:30 left on the clock. Time's running out, chefs.
Should we make him all stressed out now?
Yeah, fine.
Cooper, you seem stressed about your potatoes.
No, they're not cooking as fast as I thought they would. I'm in an unfamiliar environment with an unfamiliar oven, and I'm just worried that they're not gonna get done in time, Chef.
You see, at Beantown, if we get a new pan, we send it through the washer.
I like that quote, Chef. Thank you for your inspiration, Chef.
You're welcome.
Chef, did I just see you put sour cream in that sauce?
Done.
Not thick enough for me, chef.
It's not thick enough.
Gooniverse is done.
This is an unfortunate occurrence.
I'm excited about that sauce. I want to see how he solves the popcorn
Alright.
seasoning problem.
He just threw out his sauce.
Chef, can I get a time check?
4 minutes and 30 seconds left
He
on
just
the
threw out his
clock.
sauce.
What a tragedy. That sauce was amazing.
It's not bad.
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Are you joking? Like, are you serious? It's good?
That wasn't bad at all.
Chef, I didn't like
I
the
almost
texture.
fucking
Chef.
died. He did not solve the popcorn seasoning problem.
It looked like dog too.
I'm not doing that again.
I decided to make some last second changes while I still have time.
I decided to make some last second changes because I haven't remembered. My name's Seth and I smell like butter. It's because it's the only thing you know how to cook with, butter. Oh, look what he's playing with right now, butter. I didn't even see that.
Extra butter on the side for the judges. In case they want a little bit more butter, they can have some butter.
Seth, is that how you wash your hands?
Chef, do I have to
Now-
cook this?
As a chef, mistakes happen. Other cooks in the kitchen will mess up. So, you gotta improvise. Watch this.
See, back at China Buffet, this used to happen all the time. Big white strands of like lobs of load would be
on the
placed
baked
on your
potato-
steak. So
On the baked potato, it's fine. There's already sour cream on there.
see, now what I'm worried about the
Chef, can I get a time
presentation.
check?
But now, you may be wondering, what's wrong with the presentation? How can you
2:25.
fix that?
Doesn't that just look yummy?
Oh my god.
Chef, you own a serrated knife.
Not sure.
It's ingenious.
Wow.
I've never thought about that. Throughout all the years of China Buffet work, all the loads that have been shot on my meat, I've never thought to do this. This is incredible.
Just to mask some of that left over.
Oh, what?
Mask
Wow.
some garlic on there.
Wow. And then the cold slabs of butter on the side?
See, there's a saying at Beantown. Garlic is the savior of the world.
I get what you mean, but what?
I'm so glad I just barely made it. It was a very hard.
Okay, we haven't cut.
Time crunch was very tight, but I did it. I really did it. I think the judges will love my dish.
Oh, yes.
30 seconds left on the clock.
You know, Chef, my steak was underdone, which is just something you can't have on the stage. I came all this way. I'm not going out like that, Chef.
15 seconds left, chefs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chef, I'm done, Chef.
Plates down! Contestants, bring out your dishes. Cooper, please explain your dish.
Alright, so here's what I've got here for you today. I'm gonna come a little closer if that's alright. Here's what I have here. Here's the steak and the potatoes organized into equal sections for everyone. I tried to give everyone a little bit of everything. I used every ingredient with a peanut butter based for the potatoes, along with the garlic powder and the icing and the sprinkles. And then on the steak, we put the seasoning, the seasoned salt, the garlic powder. I put my own stuffed salt. A lot of oil went into cooking the potatoes. That way I could get them nice and soft. I haven't taste tested much on the plate, but I really hope that it all goes well. The biggest if for me is if the flavors from the peanut butter and the potatoes will blend and mesh well with the flavors from the steak. You can see if you zoom in here, they're all cut very small, and you know I was worried about them being underdone, so I had to slice the steak up and sear in both sides of the newly exposed meat that was very, very red. I'm very glad I decided to do that, chef. I know that even if it looks a little red inside, nothing here is dangerous to any of my judges, and that's very important for me. You'll also notice that the steak has good charring on the outside. It's because I used oil that had already been used to cook the steak in the past to char them again. That way I wouldn't lose any of the flavors that we cooked out of the steak. That's what I have for you today, chefs. I really hope you appreciate it.
Now, Seth, explain your dish. So I have a half and half steak. One is supposed to be like an average steak, but sadly it got sabotaged. And the other half is what I call a party half. Frosting, sprinkles, some of the popcorn, all the ingredients, everything. And then I have the loaded baked potato with sour cream, cheddar cheese, and bacon bits. And with a side of 2 slices of butter in case you want. And you notice? And if you notice, there's a lot of juice around here. That's because my steaks is very juicy. That is why I used a lot of butter in the start.
You know, that is something I respect from my opponent. He knows the way to just juice a meat. I look up to that.
Now try your dishes.
To make this dish easier to eat on my chefs, I am going to cut up small pieces of the steak for them to try. I understand the flavors may be overwhelming if not had in moderation. Look at that beautiful dark color inside that steak. That is exactly what I was going for, unironically. I mean, that's perfect. We'll take a little piece of this one here. And then we'll take one more piece out of here. That's just... Alright, little lesson for you guys here. Little culinary lesson here. Steaks can only have diseases on the outside. So that's where I seared. I cooked those away. This was in plenty, and I mean plenty of oil. So if you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it, but I'll eat it to prove that it's good right now. Not bad.
All right. Wait, we gotta try it now. I want to try this.
I'll take your fork.
Cut one more piece here for my last judge.
Should we try it with the potato?
Try it individually
Yeah,
first.
how should we tackle this dish?
I would like you to approach it with the steak first, and then I would like you to try some of the potatoes, and then I would like you to go back to the steak to hopefully make you forget about what the potatoes tasted like.
All right.
And I actually, unironically, I'm being real for a second, that's a good tender. That's a good cooking level. Hey, don't start with the potato. Please don't start with the potato.
All right, don't eat it yet. Don't eat
Right
it.
here, this is you.
Okay.
You're gonna start here, move to your right, and then we all.
No,
play
let them
on our
all
mouth.
get them all in.
Oh my god. That's delightful.
Please give me your opinion, chef.
I think the seasonings just are beautiful. My chef Steve at Beantown would have been real proud. I love how the oil and the rawness, the true rawness of the meat is shown in so many different ways.
Thank you, chef. I appreciate that.
You know?
See, looking at the meat at first, it was raw, unappetizing, fleshy. But as I put the meat in my mouth, and started chewing on it. The seasoning is perfect. I mean, the flavors are meshing in my tongue. The texture is swishy, bouncy. I mean, everything you would want from meat. Cooper has it. I mean, let me try the potatoes.
You know they're not bad, but not good.
Chef, please try the steak again, chef. Please try. Put some more meat in your mouth.
The peanut butter really comes through on the potatoes.
I can swallow this piece of bread. So, when he cut into it at first, it was very raw, and I'm not a raw kind of person. I don't eat things raw. So it caught me very off guard. I was very hesitant at first to try this. I almost opted out of my job.
I
to
found
be
used
a
to
judge.
if you dip it in the steak sauce.
But
Is that good?
you know,
Yeah.
I was brave and I tried it. And you know, at first when it was just when I didn't chew, it was fine. It was actually quite good. The taste wasn't bad. And then I started chewing, and it went. The temperature in the middle of the steak was way lower than the temperature on the outside. It was. It's very mushy, and it was quite disgusting. And so I unfortunately was not able to finish the steak, but you know, there was effort, and I appreciate that.
I thought it tasted pretty good, except how chewy it was. It took me a while to actually gnaw it down to swallow it, but the seasoning was really good.
Notice how half the judges are continuing to eat my dish. Let's see if that happens with our next
The
contestant.
potatoes grew on me.
Yeah,
The
they're
peanut butter
pretty
potatoes are
I
actually
spit
kind
out
of
the
good.
Wait, I haven't tried the potato.
No, Addie.
If you could,
I haven't tried the potato.
you can't.
I haven't tried the
Hey,
potato.
wait. Take it and run it through the steak sauce, right?
Yeah,
there.
let's do it in the steak
I
sauce.
don't know about
No,
that.
take it and run it through there. Good, get it nice and good.
I did get. I don't.
Okay, that'll help a little bit.
That was my reaction. Cooper. It doesn't taste like potato.
What's the verdict,
You
Chef?
know, I put a potato in my mouth, but it felt like I ate a peanut, and that really caught me off guard. But
In a good way.
it's not too bad. You know, I was expecting something a lot worse, but it's okay. You know, I was expecting potato flavored. I ate a potato and I wanted a potato, but I got a peanut. But it was okay.
Thank you, Chef.
Considering his limited seasonings and limited time, I think Cooper did a splendid job cooking his meat and his potatoes. And I thought the meat was spectacular with the seasonings, and the rawness really brought out the true flavors of the dish. In total, I would give it a good 7 out of 10.
See, I would rate it. First thoughts, I thought the flavor was amazing. The potatoes surprised me with the buttery, peanut buttery potato flavor. But then I took a big bite of the steak, and I've been chewing on this piece for the last minute or so, I think. And now I think the steak has gotten worse in my mind, so I think I'm gonna have to go a 6 out of 10.
You know, the steak is like the main part of the dish. Potatoes aside. What I liked more was the potato. And so, you know, the side is supposed to enhance the flavor of the steak. The potato did absolutely nothing. The steak was very raw. The potato was okay. So I'm gonna have to rate this probably a 5 out of 10.
I think Cooper's meal was half good and half bad. The potatoes were definitely no. But the meat, the steak, I liked that. I like the seasoning, not the chewiness. I think it could have been cooked a little bit more. But the potatoes, I couldn't even swallow it. I had to spit out. So I'm gonna rate it a 5.5 because of the steak.
So judges, I know Cooper had a great dish, but I promise you mine be great. It may not look as appetizing as Cooper's dish was, but I'll tell you what, my steak is way more cooked than his.
Stop right there. Comparison is the thief of joy, young man. Do not compare yourself to me. You are your own
I'm not
man.
gonna, I'm lowering you.
Hey.
I'm a better man than you.
Hey,
Now,
hey.
let me do my thing. Now, what Cooper's didn't have, what I noticed, I didn't see any frosting.
It was in the peanut butter. Don't get it twisted. It was
I didn't see any frosting visible.
See, I didn't really taste that.
I didn't.
Because there was a lot more peanut butter.
So,
than
therefore-
frosting.
And what Cooper didn't do on his side, he didn't add extra ingredients that you can add to the
Yes, I
dish.
did.
I did.
Wow.
I added some butter.
That's a
He
good
did.
point.
He
I
didn't.
cooked everything that's on that plate in butter.
So, but
You make great points.
and
No, he doesn't.
now to be kind to you guys, I will also cut the dish for you.
So chivalrous.
Freaking.
Please.
Now, I have two options. You guys can eat the normal side or the party side.
I think we had to do both.
Or you can guys eat both.
I'm eating them.
Can I give you a compliment, Chef? I think the plating is spectacular.
Oh my god.
Wait, I think it really is.
Oh my.
It's more colors than Cooper. I'm proud of you.
What is that sauce? There's so much.
That's the extra butter.
That's the juice.
It looks like grease.
Okay, so
Okay, I call
Okay,
that.
it gets more rare to that side.
it's a preference side. More cooked to less cooked.
I think
Wait,
I
that's
want
so-
that one.
So generous.
May you guys enjoy.
Let's dip in some sprinkles.
Dip it in the surroundings.
Did you get a normal bite or a party bite?
A normal bite first. Did you get a party bite?
I got a party bite.
You should have come smaller.
Did you cook the steak in peanut butter?
I'm so glad I didn't taste the frosting on that one. Oh my god.
Ow. Oh. That's not what you like to see. Pass it around. Alright, chefs, can we get a verdict?
The frosting made the dish not appetizing.
Let me try a party bite.
The party bite is terrible.
Don't bias my opinions.
Guys,
Well,
don't forget to try the
those
potato.
Those potatoes look good, actually.
Don't forget to try it. It's a very important part of my dish.
The sprinkles and the frosting.
Wow.
Just like.
I think it's great
I'm too
effort
scared to
for
try it.
little
It's very wrong.
food.
This can't be good.
The party bite's even worse.
The party bite is terrible.
Are you gonna factor that
you
in?
fucker. I didn't swear.
Your potatoes kind of look. Oh, it's not that bad. I would have done better, but you know.
Kind of pale. White.
Yeah, look at mine. They're nice and fried. You can say that.
Now, now the
You can say
potato.
that out loud.
The potato isn't bad. I actually am fond of the potato and the bacon and cheese. It's just the sprinkles and the frosting of the party steak is not my cup of tea. Chef Leon?
I do have to say, while the frosting and the sprinkles are disgusting, I didn't taste any of that in his dish. And the real steak has to be in the dish. How can I tell if it's in the dish if I can't taste it? So really, you have to factor that in.
That's true.
This dish incorporated all the elements. I didn't taste a lot of peanut butter though. That was the thing.
But you know what? I think this one, he mixed them better together. And he just plopped them on there.
I tried the regular piece of steak first, and I was quite surprised. You know, Seth has a reputation for burning things, or just burning things. And so, you know, I was expecting it to be either very burnt or very raw on the inside, like Cooper's. But you know, when he cut into it, I was like pleasantly surprised that it was cooked. And the bite that I had was actually quite good. It was better than the first dish that I had. I'll say that.
Sorry.
Okay. But I will say, Matthew and Leon's reaction to the party piece, it really scared me. So I did not indulge in that. That was quite intimidating for me. And the potato, something just was off with it. It tasted processed. it felt like processed potato, and I wasn't for that. I also really don't indulge in cheese, and there was a lot of cheese on that, so that brought the rating down a bit. But overall, the main dish, the main steak, was quite good.
I had a little advantage with the steak because I had the most cooked piece. I stole it before anyone else could. And also, I did not try the party steak. I think the potatoes were a little better, maybe, than the steak, but I don't like bacon, so the bacon bits threw me off.
Seth's dish was interesting, to say the least. The plating was very spectacular, and I loved it. It was very good to me, but the steak was not good at all. I did not like the sprinkles and the frosting, and you couldn't really taste the steak. And it was very obvious how he incorporated all the flavors, but he didn't incorporate as much. Although the potato was pretty good. I like the potato. Overall, I give him about a 2 out of 10.
My first thoughts on Seth's steak, it was a little jarring to the mouth. Frosting combined with sprinkles combined together into the steak, the meaty, bloody, juicy steak. I thought, wow, I've never experienced this sensation before. But as I delved deeper in my emotions, as I revealed what was truly inside of me, not only did I realize I was gay, I realized the steak was good. And I honestly loved the steak, like it was amazing. And then the potatoes, let me get started on the potatoes. It was a little pale at first sight, but don't judge the book by its cover, right? So I took a bite in. It was soft, creamy, buttery, had seasoning, bacon bits. It's everything you would want from a potato. So I have to say it's pretty darn good. I give it a 9 out of 10. Are you kidding?
You know, like I said before, I was pleasantly surprised with how cooked the steak was. It was a lot more cooked than the first steak, which really amps up the rating. But then, to be honest, I was very scared to try the party steak, and I really think I have to reflect that in the rating. So I will bring the rating down from the original steak. You know, I had to be honest. I'm an honest judge. And the potato, you know, it tasted like a potato. Unlike the first dish, it tasted like a peanut, which really caught me off guard. Seth's dish did taste like a potato, but it did taste very processed. I don't know what happened. It felt like a very processed potato, and it was covered in cheese, which just per personal preference, I hate cheese. So I will also bring the rating down. But if we're thinking back at the main dish, the main steak, which is what the whole dish is about, it's just a steak. You know, I really think we gotta rate it mostly on that. So I'm probably gonna give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10.
So I think we're almost in time, but plate 1, the steak, kind of good. The potatoes, disgusting. Plate 2, steak, kind of good, and potatoes, kind of good. So that kind of bummed us up on what it is. But the score kind of goes down with the potatoes because I hate bacon, and he put so much bacon bits into that, and it made me want to die. Because I hate bacon. It's disgusting. I don't want to see it. But I think I would rate plate 2 a 6.
Contestants, come out. This dish is an easy dish. I'll pull off the top. You have been gooned. Seth, you are the ultimate gooner cook. Congratulations. I knew it from day one. I knew it was an easy win. Easy landslide win. I'm the best cook. I am the Gooniverse. Cooper, it was close. You lost to Duke Democracy. You lost to a 3 versus 1 vote.
You know, here's the way I'm looking at this. No matter what the judges said, I'm proud of the dish I made. The difference is, if you gave him 5 more minutes and $100, he couldn't have made his steak better. If you gave me 5 more minutes and just cooked a little more, wouldn't have been a close competition. You know, it sucks that some of the judges were just openly biased. I mean, one of them is his girlfriend and one of them is his sister. So I feel like I was fighting an uphill battle. I cooked in his kitchen, and I'm very willing to, run this back maybe in a place more at home to me, maybe in my personal kitchen. I do know that my food tasted better, and I don't care if I didn't adhere to the challenge as good as him by ejaculating the frosting all over the plate. I mean, that was a huge factor that I heard about. He just squirted it all over the plate, and that made him incorporate it better, but did it enhance the flavor? No. The frosting played a part in that sauce. No matter how much you tasted it, when you cook with thyme, you don't taste thyme. When you cook with basil, you don't taste basil. But you'll never say that those weren't in the dish. So, I sometimes wonder about the qualifications of our judges. Leon has never cooked a dish in his life. His dad is a chef at Toronto Buffet, or his cousin or something. I don't even know. I can't tell when Park is there. I'm sorry. But please edit that out of the video. At the end of the day, I'm proud of what I did, and I know I cooked the more satisfying meal. I cooked it raw. He cooked it like shit. So at the end of the day, that's just what happens, and I'll be okay with that.
Okay. Anyways,
Very
congratulations,
excited
Seth, on being the top Gooner. Thank you.
I knew I was the top Gooner. That's why I named it my channel, like the Gooniverse. It was nice having this special guest, Cooper Goodall, for this wonderful cook-off. Cooper, you have a nice surprise you want to share?
I just want to let you guys know that you have to keep active with this page. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave it in the comments what you want us to cook next. We do have a wonderful video for you guys planned coming out, hopefully within the next week or two. We're going to be back with multiple more cook-offs. I'm excited to see what we can do in our friendly competition, and you'll never know what other surprise guest judges and guest cooks we'll have on this channel. I would like to personally thank the Real Gooniverse for giving me an opportunity to extend my page. Everyone make sure that you follow Cooper.Goodall on Instagram. That is COOPER.GUDAHL. Wonderful Instagram post. We'll probably make one about this experience with Seth. But I mean, this was truly an opportunity that I'm blessed to have.